Carly was telling us about why he chose to represent the beats and put some swag on the beats. So, Carly
Right.
Beats, sorry for the technical hitch. You know, it's all about technology, and sometimes it's above our control. So, and this is our own network. So, actually, we are not sorry. It's all right. We're just trying to make something happen. You know,
That's right.
that's what it
That's right.
is. Respect.
Right. So yeah. So as I was saying, so so basically that's what happened and everything. So I started making the beats and everything. It was going global. I started putting in work. And let me tell you one thing about being working or coming up with a brand. First of all, I'm in a country, in a third world country that the system doesn't really work well. Secondly, the support is heavy here because everything is physical. I'm talking about, we are now catching up with the global world and everything. So it was heavy on me, yeah, heavy market because my target market was a little bit it was a little bit dicey because my kind of merchandise is very expensive. If you can see, and these ones, yeah, I travel almost all around the world to get this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Quality. As you can see. So quality, I choose. I'm like value for money, value for money. So I choose quality over quantity. You get me?
Exactly.
Most people, yeah, this. I mean, I'm not going to the level that I'll be doing mass production because, like, first of all, I keep saying all these beats that you see is me, man-made. It's just me. Nobody, no, it is just me that I make them. So far, for over 8 years, I've been trust me,
I get what
believe
you
me,
mean, bro. I get what you mean.
I've made over 40, like no, not 40, like almost yes, almost. I'll say almost 4,000 beats.
Okay.
You get me? And it's just me.
Personally,
I'm like
handmade
personally
from the
handmade
CEO.
from the get go.
From the CEO.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm talking from my heart.
I
Like
know.
this is
I know
like my
how
heart
it
bleeds.
feels. I know how it feels.
My heart bleeds for your like all these things. Like I wish my brand could be talked out. Like when you Google it, when would they mention all this Gucci and Louis? My brand will be mentioned, but like I keep saying, I can't do it on my own. You know what I'm saying? Even all these brands that we're talking about, they are team. It's a teamwork.
Exactly.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's just what unfortunate that when I was starting, because people couldn't see the vision, and obviously, when it comes to vision, vision comes from only one person that you can see, and then you sell it to others, then people will buy into your vision. You get what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Exactly. So yeah, that's what literally that's what happened and everything. So Rodney King, it's not being a joke. It's not an easy journey though. But God has been good. I've been surviving. I've been relevant for like 8 years and still counting. As you can see, if you mention Carly, everybody knows. And trust me, I have branded most of the like celebrities and artists, not just locally but foreign and everything. You can check my Instagram page and all around so the YouTube. I can see you rolling on this my page and everything going on.
That's what it
They can
is.
testify to it.
So talking about the team makes the dream work. That pulls me to your interest in the creative art space because I see you working with a lot of creative people, especially in the Ghana geographic location, and I even see you clothing some international artists as well. So,
Yeah.
what's the experience and how is it like going and has it worked and going forward, are you looking to support a lot more creative people to push it?
Yeah. Thank you very much, Rodney. Here. So, uh, ideally, moving forward, when I start traveling,
Yeah.
going around exhibitions and collaboration with other like artists and like artworks and going to seminars and presentations and stuff.
Yeah.
I realized that I realized that exploitation is the best, is the key. It is the best. Trust me, because you see, like I say, my people. When I started here, the respect for the beat. You know, this our cultural heritage stuff is limited. It's very myopic thinking because it's just for like our tradition, way like
Are you
ceremonies
saying,
and
listen, the
everything.
research out here, we think the culture is for the rich? Because listen, what we were doing a survey looking as an eye from out of Ghana on a Sunday. You go into a typical church and all our moms are dressed like kings and queens, like our moms and dads. Some of the men wear suits, but most of the rich men wear the kente with the jewelry and all this stuff. So we see it positive because if you see mommy's kente she's wearing, mommy can be broke wearing that level of kente and gold
True,
jewelry.
true,
Do you understand
true.
what I'm saying?
I understand, but now I'm not cutting you short. But see, you're making that is like if you like right now. I'm talking about the new generation, though. I understand. I feel what you mean, but now, Rodney, kid, let's be relevant.
Yeah.
Enter into this service like churches right now. Even, I was watching. I don't know. I'll send you this picture that my dad sent it to. We have a family group.
Yeah.
He sent a picture that from Kuma to all the ministers were wearing kente.
Exactly.
I think like on a normal like if like right now the ministers have to take pictures, they all be wearing suits. None of them will even wear political suit, like even coming from like our heritage. But
Exactly.
that picture. So he was trying to let us know that what happened to our own dresses that they used to wear, and even ceremonies like Rollins, even Rollins that side.
Yeah, exactly.
When when we have ceremony, you don't see that even from our presidents, even if our president does what at least wears this, what is it? The tie and dye,
Yeah,
He,
sometimes.
he's doing well, but he has to put in more work. What? So I mean, now you're promoting. You see, like you said, the wealth. What is the wealth? KK is our wealth.
Kente,
You get me?
it's our, yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
Kente
Because
is
we
like
weave
the
it, we
richest.
weave it in Bonre, you get me?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
handmade
So
clothes
it's yes,
from
and it's
Bonre.
heavy. Yeah, it's very heavy, like our gold. So
Exactly.
these things we don't see them anymore. I'm very sure. Even if I ask my little kids that, like from these little kids that are maybe from 10 to 15 years, if you ask them, okay, they will know. They
They
don't
don't
think they don't
know.
even know. They'll be asking you. They don't know because they don't see them anymore. They don't see them anymore, and it's sad because so that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to bring back. I'm trying to blend our culture, our tradition into the new fashion.
Into the
So, like
modern
I'm saying,
era.
the modern era, the new generation. That I mean, so like I'm saying, you can wear suits and you can wear my beats. You can wear kaftans. You wear my beats. You can wear African kente, to my way France, to my abe.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
all these things. Yeah, yeah, listen, it is, and you see, it's for all occasion and it's unisex. That even busts people's mind. Like, listen, one day I was doing an exhibition and this. So I hope y'all don't mind. Like this,
No, we are
this
not. This is
quite
an adult
color
show.
play.
This is an adult show.
Right. So yeah, some white dudes were around the exhibition. It was actually happening at Golden Tulip. So we had our ministers around, the white people around, my people around, the businessmen.
Exactly.
They were moving up past it and everything. These white people came around. African blend with our European stuff. But how West like in Ghana, because I'm very sure they came for like a holiday. So
Okay.
they asked me like, are you like, is that what they are teaching in Ghana now? Wow, Ghana has been. So I'm like, no, this is my own craze. This
This
is
is
my
your
own
own
art. This is my
creation.
own.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly. This is my own style. And they were looking at me like, wow, we need this. Yo.
I get what you
And
mean.
obviously, if you can see, if you can, like my accent even gives me out, like, okay, I can see you be out and about. I'm like, yeah, I travel around to get all this type of beat. Kenya, Zimbabwe, Turkey, Switzerland, all around the world. They were like, wow, you are really rich. I'm like, actually, I am rich in legacy. I mean, that's why.
That's what it is. You're rich in legacy.
Yeah, I'll rest your legacy because if I was, probably I would not be doing an exhibition out here like that. I mean, it will be a super proper one. You get me? So I mean, I'm just saying. So people like my work on internet, like Instagram. No, listen, people come all around, like Albania, Norway, Russia. My works out there. When I travel, I'm amazed. They treat me like, yo, I'm a super celeb, but it's just beads I'm selling. You get what I mean?
Exactly, it is.
So sometimes I'm proud of myself, but it's just right unfortunate that my own home, I'm not noticed like the way I am noticed when I'm out. And I'm not honored like the way I'm honored outside.
Great.
And it's sad. But yet still, people like you and them, people like Rawlings, people like my dad, people like a lot. I still have a lot of love. People show me love, like
From
those
real people.
family. Yeah, those that know. See, they say real friends are like stars. You don't see them always,
Exactly.
but they are there.
They're always there.
So people like you, come on, man, and listen. So that's the thing. I mean, more support, more positive vibe, and everything. Carlybeadsgh to the world. Trust me, Rodney.
I love
It's
what
coming
I
to
love
you.
what you're doing, brother. I was trying to know your structure. I have a video here of you. I think you were doing a presentation. You made a presentation. I'll put it on the screen right now.
Okay.
To I think Stone Boy, one of the biggest Ghanaian artists, and so I was asking your connection. Bless up. I know, bless her. Cheers, cheers. I was trying to ask your connection with the creative space. What's the dream with Carlybeadsgh? I'm a music producer, right? Anytime I sign up an artist who have that deep cultural essence, you are the kind of guys I call for to maybe bring out a couple of merchandise so these artists can exhibit. Sometimes I meet deeper creators and I tell you about them, whether you would like to. But with the creative space, I see you working with Reggie Rockstone, Stone Boy, name them. What is the vision for this business, entrepreneurship with your beats, gold beats, African beats, like let's say the wealth bracelet? What is the connection with it, with the creative space going forward?
Right. Okay. Thank you very much, Rodney. So basically, art goes with music, right? Even music is
a form
art.
of art. Yeah, music is one of the pillars.
You get what I mean? So, I mean, I don't even have to shout too much or say much. You already know the vibe, but I mean, just to educate the people out there, music, art, culture, tradition, everything is art. Art is bigger than what we think.
Great.
You get me? So, to me, like I said, I like fashion. Fashion goes with music. Music goes with art. Art goes with what? It's a lot of stuff going.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like a company. A company is divided in different departments. That comes to make the body of the company. You get what I mean?
Great.
So let's say I'm into the accessories part. You are a producer. Starboy is a musician. Comedians, everybody's doing their bit.
Yeah.
So when we come together, that's the body of music, family.
So who would you say is the biggest, or who gave you, out of all these artists you're working with, who would you say really give you a recommendation that really push your brand forward? Because you don't only brand or let me say sell to musicians, you also sell to politicians and reverends, reverend ministers, and I've been seeing a lot. Who would you say, and the impact you're getting as an entrepreneur with the business, who would you say have really given you that forward, that scope?
Right.
Pushing recommendations.
I'm not gonna lie. So the person that got me the biggest exposure was our president, our former president, Jerry Rawlings. Rawlings gave me the biggest followers and exposure in my life I've ever seen.
Wow.
Like, trust me, that very day, I had like 1,000 something viewers, almost like 900 followers.
Wow.
Straight like within like 4 hours.
Wow, that's big.
Hell yeah. And I was so pleased, I was so grateful.
For an ex-president, so an ex-president really rocked Carly Beads. That's an achievement. That's an achievement.
Serious.
That's an achievement.
And after him, now when it comes to like purchasing power, my biggest blow was Adebayo.
Wow. Oh,
I mean,
the Chelsea footballer, what team? Adebayo, African, Tottenham.
The Tottenham,
yeah, Adebayo.
Tottenham,
Emmanuel Adebayo. Big up Adebayo.
So because basically,
and that's your neighbor. That's your next door neighbor as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. You know, I mean, man was living in the Hamptons some time ago.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know, man was living some large life. Yeah. I was rolling with him and everything. So he patronized my thing, and he didn't just patronize it, but created the awareness, because everywhere he was going, he had it on.
Great.
And I think after him, I have to say this. Come on, I always say this. Another biggest awareness I had was Paul Kessie. Paul has been a big brother. Yeah, trust me. Paul Kessie has been, because I don't know, it's on I think it's on social media. Like he saw Kanye West, and Kanye with this picture. I can send it to you. Kanye West was just like gazing all, like he was just like this shocked with his Jesus piece on it.
Okay.
You know? I'll send you that picture. And it was mind blowing. And the whole Ghana was like, yo, Kanye West. Like, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because that time, Kwaku was like the, like Sarkodie right now. If I'm not.
He was doing.
Yeah, no hard feelings. But I'm saying.
No, Kwaku is still a player, right? He's still playing.
Yeah,
he's a legend. He's moved to the legendary status in the game.
So big shout out to Kwaku Kessie. Yeah. Big shout out to Reggie Rockstone. Big shout out to Stone Boy as well. Big shout out to Kwesi Arthur. I mean, big shout out to even this. I have female ones like Juliet Ibrahim. Them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? These girls all showed me love, pure love. You get what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and I think, I didn't even say this. I mean, come on, Rodney. I mean, I have someone like Casper Novus.
Okay, great.
Big Casper Novus, bro.
Yeah, that's
big
great.
Casper Novus.
That's the hip hop industry, right?
Yeah, the biggest guy, the richest so far. That I don't know, when you Google it. And I think Ice Prince too as well.
From Nigeria.
Hell yeah, bro. KC. I don't know if you know KC, Limpopo, that guy.
KC from Nigeria, yeah.
Nigeria, yeah. So I just love from so many, I mean, South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, even UK. I have some broads, UK, in America. America is off the chain. America is like much love, bro.
That's why you are the young entrepreneur. That's what we're talking about. The young CEO.
I'm cutting links with everywhere, America, Canada. I mean, when it goes to that side, please, man, I have no competition.
Great.
Rodney,
That's
the Lord has been good.
That's what it is. So, basically, where do you see African fashion?
In
the next
Africa,
like in the next year, 2 years, 5 years, what do you see happening to African fashion?
African fashion is doing well. African fashion is doing well, but the only problem I have with African fashion is now it's like we are throwing our trademark away and taking others, and we try to make it look like it's coming from here, so it's fine with us. Like I'm saying, like the Kente, it's coming from us. So why don't we promote the Kente, but we'll be promoting some, like maybe Zaire or Zimbabwe. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's wrong, but Why wouldn't you promote your own and promote others too? You get what I mean?
All right.
Yeah, like Rodney, you can't. You see how you're promoting all this stuff? Listen, and I hope they are listening to me. I hope they'll really appreciate you, Rodney. You behind doors, but trust me, you are the lion behind everything.
Exactly.
You make it happen. Listen, all these big dogs and everything that we see that we hail them. Why don't we ask how did they start? Why don't we want to know?
There's always an engine, you know, and it needs to be protected. That engine needs to be protected, you know. Sometimes it becomes a blessing. The burying becomes a blessing. You understand? That's why I named my record label Asasease. And I've had this label for over 25 years. And it's always evergreen because we are planted deep rooted into the ground. You understand?
True.
It's not about the commerciality. Most of our products are now #1 in Ghana. You understand?
Nice.
Most of them. So it's the concept behind it. Like what you're doing. You're creating beats with serious metals like gold. I want to talk about the wealth bracelet.
The world bracelet.
What goes into the wealth bracelet? What is it made of? What are the ingredients of the wealth bracelet?
Right. So the wealth bracelet, it's actually a bracelet that it's mostly used. I think it's mostly used by the monks. I don't know if we know about them.
Yeah.
It's used by the monks. They prayed over it, and apart from that too. So you see, I believe it's about what you believe in. You know, it draws back to like faith. So Rodney, let's say you're holding water. We all know water is used for like drinking. You drink water and you're okay. Yeah, drinking.
Exactly.
But now someone will say he believed that when he prays over this water and he believes that this water can do this because you have faith in it and faith, you know, like some spirit.
Yeah.
And it works.
It works.
So this wealth beats, it's basically the energy behind it it's like it creates wealth, it protects you, it brings luck in your life and all these things. I mean, if you Google it, you can get more information, but basically that's what it does. And some of the beads too, these beads physically, when you hold it, you will see they have a little eruptions inside. They have this gold dust inside. Let me even be practical here. I have one here.
Yeah.
So if you can see, it's not just one design inside.
So that is that is the wealth bracelet.
Yes. So if you can see, I have it here. Very expensive.
What is it gold? Is it made of gold? And what type of beads is it?
Gold. So it's gold dust. Yeah, it's gold dust. It's a glass bead. Yes, and it's mixed with glass beads. Yes.
Okay.
You get what I mean? That's it's breakable, but because it's crafted in a way that you have to be extremely aggressive
to break it,
like
to smash
on the floor for it to break it.
Okay.
Yeah, but like okay.
So how many karat gold dust is it? How many karat gold dust?
Okay. So you know when we say gold dust, you know gold dust doesn't really comes with carats. It just comes with when you.
So it's like pleated.
It's like
would you say it's pleated?
Gold plated.
Okay.
Gold plate is very good.
But do you customize? So, do you customize? Do you do like somebody like Adebayo or Jerry John Rollins? What did you give to Jerry John Rollins?
Jerry John Rollins had the same thing I'm showing you as well.
So it was it was plated.
Yes, gold plated, but I added a little original gold to it. Let me show you again. If you can see, I mean, apart from the beads you're seeing, you see another pendant going, that gold Swarovski shining inside.
Okay, yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, so the spaces, that's the goal. So some people will come to me, like I had this man from Albania. He came to me and he brought his own pendant that is made up of 12 karat gold, original gold.
Great.
Now, Reggie Rockstone, I don't know if I sent you a diamond like a locket.
Okay.
That Reggie Rockstone want me to do like 9 pieces of them, and each of them one of them costs like I think 15 carats or something of diamond. Okay. So now we all know. Yeah, now we all know diamond is a very expensive. So obviously, if you come with a locket like that, I have to do something that costs exactly just like that. So Adebayo gave me a job like that, and he gave me like 15K.
Okay.
15K dollar to do something original gold for him, but just make it be like rosary. So I don't know if anybody sees Adebayo wearing any like chain like a rosary. It's made by Carlybeadsgh.
And that's worth 15 grand.
Yes.
Wow.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, that's what the young CEOs do.
So, yeah. And so he's the first. He's the first person that brought me physical. Like he invested in my business. So I mean, after doing that work with him, it gave me a mind like yo. And actually, I started with like just Swarovskis and just the organic beef. But he told me like, listen, I want you to do mine all gold, pure gold. Use gold to do mine. So I was like, okay, then let me partner with the goldsmith and all these, this jewelry shop people, and let me do a collaboration with them. That's where I start traveling, going to like Switzerland and Zimbabwe and South Africa and everything. And to my awareness, I got to the airport and I saw some of my beads at their jewelry shop that they are charging like $3,000 and everything. Yeah, bro. So I saw that, you see, don't be myopic in this world. Don't limit yourself. Travel.
Don't limit yourself. Yeah, traveling is an experience. Yeah, because business is about target marketing. There are people who will find interest. You see, the interest is in the gold. The Arabs love gold. The English love gold. The Americans love gold.
That's right.
So you have to find the people with the interest in what you are selling, basically, when it comes to marketing. Wow, it's been nice speaking to great, intelligent, young businessman, Judge Wiredu, man. This is an, informative and very educative, information you're giving us in your life and what you've been. Wow, that's great. Yeah, I was just showing the World Bracelet artwork so that they can check the information and go check it. You can follow Judge Wiredu on Carlybeadsgh on Instagram. Where can how can people contact you to place an order?
Right. So you can get me on WhatsApp on 0243-615900. 0243-615900. And on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on my everywhere. It's like Carlybeadsgh. You can get Carlybeadsgh everywhere. You can check it out. Everything. Yo, Carlybeads is big, bro. You can even Google Carlybeads and you find it over there, bro.
Exactly.
God has been good, and trust. Don't. And I'm a young preacher as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll put young
preacher.
And Rodney, I thought,
without God, I don't think any of this is possible. So it's very necessary to work with the word. The word is very important.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes, King.
That's right.
King, you've been such an inspiration, on the industry.
God bless you.
Right.
God bless Rodney Kid. God raise you. May God increase everything you do. Yeah. And trust me, you've been a big brother to me for like very long time. You always respect You gave me the respect and love that you are even older than me, but you always gave me that much respect and
That's
love.
what it is.
You get what I mean?
That's what
You
life
made
is about.
Samini, you
That's
made
what
me see a
life is
lot of
about.
big, big boys. Yeah, all these Stone Boy and everything before even they were all blowing up and everything.
We saw
You
the
made
vision,
you believed in everybody.
it's about we are spiritual beings living in a vessel, you understand? So, for a moment, if you pay attention to yourself and environment, you can feel the vibrations of the brothers and sisters that you connect to. Like when I connected to you, I was seeing your vision, and today your vision has flourished. It's manifested in reality. People are wearing
Amen.
Carly
Amen.
Beads, right? Carly Beads have
Yes.
outlets all around the world. You're going to international exhibitions. What would you say it's the struggle for an African entrepreneur like you? Take your like your family status out of it, but when you were on the street, like, you got to do this as an entrepreneur, what did you have to go through? What is it like for a typical African entrepreneur?
Oh, Charlie, Rodney, you already know the deal. You have to fight your own people.
Build
Basically, I
your
think to
own
me,
yeah.
to me, basically, I think it was just about the understanding, the education, the perseverance, the tolerance, the patience, the keep going, moving thing. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. Don't listen to them. You know what I'm saying? Just move, and with God and God only. Trust in yourself. Believe yourself by God's grace. With time, they'll understand. Well, they'll understand. And trust me, the time that it will start working, you will not even that time. You will not even believe it. Trust me.
Exactly.
Trust me. I mean, I had to deal with my own people. They didn't understand it. I was not first I was taking offense to it. Like, yo, I don't understand. I start cursing them out. But I realized that life, even
It's
Jesus
bigger
Christ
than
had to go
it's
through
bigger
this,
than all
bro.
of them. Yeah, it's bigger than
You know?
everybody.
Yeah.
Life is bigger
Jesus
than
Christ had to go through.
everybody.
You know what I'm saying? And even Rodney, you had to go through some
Yeah,
things
you got
to
to
get
go
to
through,
wherever
and I'm
you
still
got.
going through. We're still going through, but we just don't accept defeat, because slow motion is better than no motion. Slow motion is better than no motion, and we are in a world that is about service. It's about rendering service unto humanity. In the Rastafari creed, they say, Rastafari said, service unto man is like service unto God. So when you give service to man, a good service to man, you've done service to God directly, because you're never going to meet God anywhere. So whatever we impact onto humanity is our blessing. That's how we become immortal. You understand? And you being a young, achiever, it inspires a lot of people. You have a lot of people who look up to you. They want to know how you do it, how it's working. Me and you was talking about, we were talking about so many business opportunities, and you were telling me about life insurance, and I was happy to introduce life insurance to my music community, especially the Ghana music community. Internationally too, it's a very good advice, because now if you check the American music industry, they're all talking about generational wealth, which has become what it is, the today norm. You understand? And I thought this life insurance is a very good advice to give everybody you call a friend, if you really love them, right? So I know you have a guest with you sipping on some wine, but we're going to interrupt, because this is Vibes with Rodney. You know how we do it. When we have the proper people, we introduce them to the platform. We sell our ideas. This is strictly for educational purposes. If you have interest, you can contact the CEOs, the young CEOs, the young entrepreneurs, and they'll help you achieve whatever you want to achieve. But this program is just for educational purposes, not an.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we'll be joined by a young entrepreneur as well. He is an insurance recruiter, sales marketing consultant, growing his own business franchises, works with Prudential Life Ghana, a subsidiary of Prudential Life UK, and running a recruitment agency. Right? So we'll be joined by this great young man with a great CEO. So today we are having a lot of interesting guests and an interesting panel, man, because a big section, Rodney King giving a little bit of his links out there. You get me?
You get me?
Very important to show them how it happens, because we just don't move. We move by recommendations, and you have to move with the right set of people who are all in the same vibes in helping humanity develop, because destitution and poverty is not a portion of man. These are not the way God wants to see his children grow, in destitution, frustration, depression. I keep on telling people I meet in the UK, depression is a medical illness, right? So it's been treated as a medical condition, depression.
Okay.
And I keep on telling people around me that in Africa, or Ghana, where I come from, nobody goes to the hospital because they are depressed. You'll be silly to tell somebody, I'm going to the hospital because I'm depressed.
Truly.
You understand?
Let me not cut you short, but you see this bipolar.
Bipolar disorder. It's a big it's a serious situation which we need to address as a country in Ghana, because it's like we have no mercy. The other day I was telling a friend that, listen, where I come from, we are all, even in the school, you are shy to disclose your disability. Hello? Yeah, we're live here on Live with Rodney, and we're still vibing, I'm vibing with a young CEO. I think the network connection. Well, it's been a great discussion, and I think it's nice. Let's take a sip, We cannot lose this information. That's why you cannot leave this channel right now. You have to listen, because the next segment of the show is going to be more revealing, right? Is going to be very, very revealing, and you really need this information in there, for the development of your own self, because we're talking about life here, life insurances, and in these days where there are no assurances in this corona system, I just thought, listen, it don't need to even work for you before you try to recommend people on it. It's a good advice, and that's what life is about. Life is about good advices, So you need to get one. This is a life something, that could protect you and your family, and especially creative people. Take advantage of making a right investment when you are on tour and misfortunes come your way. You can really reach up to some you've done an investment to take care of your back. So I thought this was a very good thing for us to share as musicians, because the musician industry is not being focused with the business like that. Welcome back, Mr. Judge Wiredu.
Yeah, bro.
Respect.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, I can hear you.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the basically I'll represent my friend a little bit because he's taking care of his business in front of where we at. I think
Okay, I get
we
it. I get it.
yeah.
I get it. That's all right. So let's go straight into the life insurance.
Right.
What is life insurance basically, and what is it that you are preaching for the people
Yeah.
to get connected to?
Right. So life insurance, life insurance, life insurance is a benefit that in case anything, like in case you or the unfortunate happens to you, either you are alive or you are not. That you plan your life for. It's more of like, let me give you an example, like like me, as I'm an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
that everything is on me. Like I'm a family man,
Yeah.
father of two,
Yeah.
and a wife, and I have my family too, the extended family and everything. That
Yeah.
obviously they are old, that they will be depending on you,
Yeah.
depending the situation.
Yeah.
So you see, you plan your life such a way that I'm on like four policies right there.
Yeah.
So I'm on like I've done one like funeral policy for my parents, my dad and my mom. You
Okay.
know, so in case of anything happens to them, being it critical illness, be it like death. I mean, gone are the days that when someone dies, it has to be a serious business. It has to be a big deal, like oh,
For the
the whole
family,
family.
especially for a
Yeah,
third world country. Yeah.
you get what I mean. You get what I mean. You have to go for loan if you can't afford some stuff. You get me? But I have done some policies for my parents that even when I'm out of town, if any the unfortunate happen, God forbid. I mean, I've done. We have like three policies on that. We have a policy that does service. I'm talking about as soon as the person dies at the hospital, from the hospital to the burial place, we have a policy that takes care of that.
Right.
Just that service. It does service.
Okay.
It takes care of from the body, the embalmment, the barrier, the casket, everything is taken care of. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of us,
Yeah.
we are too young. We don't know the process, whatever it goes into all these things. Some of these things, if you don't really know, it's embarrassing, you know, Rodney. It's really embarrassing.
Yes.
You know, like
It's
yeah,
very
you because
embarrassing
you have
when
to
it gets
honor
to
your
that.
people,
Yeah.
and now when the time comes, you don't know your left and right. But this is the process that
Exactly.
this service is taking care of everything for you. You don't have to
Great.
touch anything. Then apart from that, we have, you know, after the dealing with the service and the body, the barrier and everything, you know, we African, we are apart from ceremonies or birthdays or when we are heavy attendants of funeral.
Exactly.
Funeral is like a big deal, yeah.
It's a
So
big
because
deal.
some of yeah, we like to honor our fathers, our mothers. You know what I mean? So this is a platform that, apart from the service, we
Logic.
give you cash too. We have a policy that give you cash. That will take care of the tent from the tent to, people come to you, so you do food, you buy like the food, it takes care of the
Yeah.
food, the drinks, it takes care of so many things. So if you sign on these two policies, by the time you realize, I mean, you've done well. You wherever you are in the world, if you are around, if you are not around, basically the thing is you need money to take care of all these stuff. That is provided by you, and apart
Exactly.
from you doing this policy, it gives you some kind of comfort and relaxation and respect.
I get
You get
you.
what I mean? Right.
I
That's
get
the
you.
food. That's the risk policy. That's the risk policy right there. Now, like I said, I'm on four policies. That's one of the policies. That's my parents. Now it comes to my kids. I have the educational policy. What is educational policy? Educational policies when it depends. Basically, maybe if I want to go and do my masters, that maybe I don't have the physical some assured money to like go to school like right now. We are talking about being it, going to school in Ghana or further your education in the UK or in the States. I don't have a lump sum of money right now to like say go to school right now. Like let's say masters. So what do I do? I save towards it. You know what I'm saying? So I plan my life. So like maybe I'll do like a educational policy for that. Apart from that too, maybe I have 2 kids. I'll do a policy for my kids so that maybe when they get to because my kids are like right now, they're like what 5 years. Maybe when they get to the uni or even the primary level, the SS, the high school, that thing can take care of that issue whilst I'm relaxing, doing whatever I'm doing, handle my biz. That they don't have to be calling me out of town, out of state, out of whatever business I'm doing. That hey, the fees and everything, I mean, those things could sort out all those things. Then I have health policy. Health policy is what? I have a policy that if God forbid, if anything happens to me, being an accident, being a critical illness, like let's say diabetes, depending on your age.
Yeah.
And let's say you Rodney King, you like 40 some, right?
Yeah, I'm 40.
Yeah. So, due to this, from this age going,
you need to secure yourself and you secure a family because my mom is 60.
We are pro. Thank you very much. We are prone to all these sickness because, when you get to this kind of age, come on, the hustle is too real. You never know what's going to happen. God forbid, I'm not saying what will happen, but things like stroke, all this craziness can come to you.
Different things happen if you don't put yourself into shape. It's just life security, basically. So, how are Ghanaians or people who are interested in getting this life? Is it international? Or you have to be in Ghana to assess you as an agent? Or how does it go about?
Right. So, see, I'm grateful. Thank you very much for asking this very important question. So, Rodney, me and you, we know that I've been a brand for a very long time. I've been in business for a very long time. I used to sell tangible stuff that, I mean, you can't go wrong buying any product of mine.
Yeah, I know.
Now, doing this business for a very long time, getting all this trust and authenticity and endorsement and the originality of my brand and being a bigger brand, I build my trust and confidence in people that anything I bring, they know is solid and it's original and it's authentic. Exactly. Now, I'm trying to challenge myself to do something now. Insurance is something that you can't see, you can't touch.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But the good thing is because they know who I am, the kind of things I sell, and the kind of thing I approach. You can't go wrong. And I'm talking about Prudential Life Insurance is a UK brand that has been in existence for 1978. It's actually 1878. Sorry, wow. 1878. You can Google it and check. Okay. So they've been in existence for the background check and everything. Checking on them, their net worth and all those things. And I mean, there's been testimonies and everything showing that they are credible, they are reliable and everything. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, I will not tag myself with a very wrong brand and tarnish my image, tarnish my brand. So yes, Prudential Life Insurance is a very good brand that you can trust the brand. And as I'm speaking, you are like halfway through signing like policies with us, tagging with us.
Exactly, yeah. So I heard you're affiliated with some Ghanaian banks. So when you go into these Ghanaian banks and you're picking up an insurance policy there, you're dealing with Prudential banks. Who are these partners? Because we'll really have a segment where we will talk more about this, because I told you my organization, we are interested in selling this as helping you widen your publicity, because that's what we do. We have the platform to give you, and this is a human development agenda. So,
Right.
and that's what we are about. We want to develop people around us. So when we are
Right.
down, somebody can hold you, somebody can hold it. You know, life is all about
Right.
our development. So we're going to give you all the maximum platforms to cooperate with us, to let the people know what it is, and they can sign up to this. So what are these banks that you are affiliated with in Ghana?
I am so happy. My friend just walked in. So please let me introduce him so that he'll take it from there.
Yeah. So we're
Thank
gonna
you
have
very much. So
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
have
have George in the house.
yeah, Judge is in the house. Judge is in the
Yo.
house.
Aye.
Judge A Banfo. Respect.
The A is Adakwa.
Okay, Judge Adafa Banfo. Yeah. That's the entrepreneur, young insurance recruiter, sales marketing consultant, you know, and he owns his own franchise with Prudential Live Ghana and a subsidiary of Prudential Live UK, and running recruitment agencies as well. Welcome.
Right. Thank
Dan.
you.
Dan, I call you the young Dan.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much. So, first things first.
Yes.
I guess it's a very good platform for us to all kind of share something. You know, I think in life you don't know it all.
Yeah, exactly.
For all you know, there's a big consultant in you, but you've not kind of grown it up yet.
Exploited it yet. Yeah.
It's not exploded yet.
Yeah.
Probably.
Exactly.
I mean, you've not thought of it even as a business wise.
Exactly.
But I'm more into helping the youth. So I brought up the recruitment agency, which is just barely a year old.
Okay.
To help the unemployment system in this country. It's so pathetic. I mean, look, people have been home for 3, 5 years after school, after uni, they've not got no work.
Exactly.
They're still dependent on their parents, and it's sad for me. I mean, it's very sad because, you know, it's so easy to have the entrepreneurial mindset, but it's so easy also to sit after school and wait for a white-collar job, which is never going to come.
Yes.
Yeah, it's never going to come. So when you put yourself up together, that you starting up something, you get the right network of people, and this platform is going to really be like, I don't know where it can even hit to now, but I mean, on serious matters, I believe life insurance is one of the key things we need to get education on.
Exactly.
Because I was just citing an example. You can drive a Bugatti, you can drive a Ranger, you can drive a WAP, you can drive any car you want to drive, and it will be mandated by law that you insure it. But have you insured your life?
Your personal life. What value have you put in on your life? Exactly.
Yes. And we're talking about you having dependents. You know,
and
don't get me wrong.
codependence.
You don't, you don't need to marry and have kids before we say you have dependents.
No.
You could be single, but you're taking care of your mom.
Codependence.
You're taking care of your uncle who once upon a life sowed a seed in your life, so you need to take care of them.
It's a responsibility for
it's your responsibility.
Yeah,
so what are you doing now so that if you are in trouble striking a business, you're not going to get an emergency call and then you struck. You just don't know what you're going to do.
Yeah.
If you're on a life insurance policy with a very, solid insurance as well, from a solid, repeatable, well-structured insurance company, all you need is your trustee. Exactly. Get your trustee, call the trustee, go to this insurance company, or call this broker, call George Banfo. He's going to help you and cash some money and use that money to go help the old folks. What is better than this? Than you transferring money, trying to wire money from one account to the next account.
Hard work to cover bills that don't bring back nothing.
Bro, I'll confess to you, you don't need all that stress.
So then I was talking to George earlier. I was asking him, your company is affiliated, Prudential Bank is affiliated with some local Ghanaian banks. Which are these banks? And how affiliated?
Okay, So I've moved to full-time insurance, so I know a bit of stuff. So when the dissolvement came, when some banks couldn't hold up the 400 million Ghana cedis stand before you get a bank or a financial institution opening, they were dissolving some banks we couldn't stand. So what happened was that Prudential got help from NIB, that's the NIB Bank, and then the ADB Bank. That's what I know for sure. I don't know the other institutions that kind of back up capital to make the cushion strong for Prudential Bank.
Okay.
But all I know is that Prudential Bank is very credible because they have a reserve which is well over 400 million Ghana cedis. And now, if we have anything less than that, you can't operate a bank under the Akufo-Addo government, which is being monitored by someone who used to be a former governor, deputy governor, sorry, in Baumia. So you can't, you can't eat your cake and have it. You just have to make sure you are credible enough.
Exactly.
Don't go present yourself. I'm going to give you 32% on some investment when you can't even do 21.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you think
I know, and
this life insurance with the youth?
Yeah.
What is the encouragement? How do you think it's gonna benefit and enhance their future, especially the local working class? And what are the scope, like the margin? What, like if you talk about a normal waiter in Ghana who is earning 200 Ghana cedi a month? You understand?
Wow.
That is
less
than,
Okay, now basically, before even you do a plan like this, you need to have a disposable income. What I mean by a disposable income is an amount of money allocated when used or unused will not affect your budget.
Okay.
That's first thing. Now, if I earn 250 Ghana cedis, I should have a plan that next year I need to move to 500, the following year to 1,000. I don't have to be stuck there.
Is that possible in Ghana?
It's possible. It's all about choices and also about planning, strategic planning. You understand? Yeah. Strategic planning. Because, let me tell you what. I recruited a lady 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Now, what this lady does is that she goes to Accra when she was having a first degree in public relations from a reputable organization.
Yeah.
She goes to Accra. She wasn't working formally, so she goes to Accra, pick up bags, and then supply the bags to these big banks, and then the staffs will get it and pay at the end of the month. So if a bag, maybe a bag that is going for like 80 Ghana cedis is now 150, if this lady sells one of those bags, that's like 70 Ghana cedis profit. So she thought she was good to go. Then I recruited her into my franchise and as a marketer for me. So now, instead of earning just 70 Ghana cedis, she has to sign this client on a plan. So now, she's earning on the bag as well as earning on sales, as in selling life policies to people that she's already got that are her customers.
So you mean this is the whole thing about the New World Order 2021, 21st century development? It has no mercy on the African who is not trying to develop his mind to have 2-3 jobs and use technology to enhance his own self.
Exactly. Now we have 5G. I'm telling you. If you can't sit down and think and have an entrepreneurial mindset that the future is here. All these futuristic gadgets are here with us.
Yes.
What can you do with these things to make you earn whilst you do your regular job?
Exactly.
Prudential Life is the first insurance company to go online. I'm one of the photo models. I can show you evidences. When we launched this platform, a lot of the insurance companies sat up and they began to copy because, no wonder COVID, just like some prophetic word, COVID came last year and everybody needed to learn how to work from home using the online platforms.
Exactly.
We initiated this way back in 2017, 2018.
Great.
When nobody even thought of COVID or SARS-2.
Okay.
Nobody thought of it. Last year, our branches were now like banks. People were coming to and cash money out from their policies.
Exactly. And wait,
so
how was that whole feeling like? Did you achieve? Is it something that Prudential could be like? It's in their achievements that through the corona, all their signees or people who were on their policies were well taken care of.
Secondly, when everybody was downsizing their size of workforce or taking off some amount of money from the salary, we were running incentives. We were recruiting.
Oh, okay.
We were basically like helping unemployment, giving cash out money, at the same time rewarding our clients. Look, I don't want to talk about even our social responsibility that we do as a corporate body.
Yeah, great.
I don't want to talk about that because if I talk about that, it's going to be like till tomorrow.
So
when we launched Brilliant Science and Math Quiz, just for the last one, when we launched Brilliant Science and Math Quiz, and we thought that this was a very good platform for all science students in secondary schools to learn and to we get maybe an Einstein or an Isaac Newton. Prudential Life Insurance is the only corporate body that gave full sponsorship on the Brilliant Science and Math Quiz, which is a national program. Yeah.
That's great.
I'm not kidding you. And apart from that, we take 4 of the best students and give them a scholarship scheme. Who's going to do that?
I know. So working
with COVID hitting every finance, nobody's going to do that. That's Prudential.
I know. Great. So me, talking to you as a recruiter, right? I'm looking at introducing this to the Ghanaian music industry voluntarily. Like I'm just trying to save some musicians' life careers because music is not my hobby. Music is my profession. That's my career. Music brought me to the UK. I set up my own online radio. I have my own publishing. I have my own distribution company. What I'm saying is I still won't have that interest, that 20 years of developing the Ghana music industry with records. I never left them with no insurance. And I see this as a human opportunity, you understand, for us to introduce this to the Ghanaian musician. I think we're having a little technical breakout here. I hope we get the young entrepreneur insurance recruiter back online so I can push these music, Yeah, man, King. Yeah, welcome back. We had a little break there. So I was asking that, listen, talking about personally, as Rodney King, with my position in the Ghana music industry, I know we've been suffering with things like this, and this wouldn't be bad, if ordinary people, social people like politicians, bankers, market women, everybody is accessing life insurance. It will be a very good advice for the music industry, because musicians are ones that these things sound very strange. When you start telling musicians about insurance, they don't understand these kind of languages because of their creative, I'm saying exposure. It don't allow them to read so much contracts. You see musicians who are ignorant about their, and insurance policies are about contracts and a whole lot of write-ups. So
Yeah.
I was thinking, how can is this thing you're talking about very open for the Ghanaian musician to sign up to something like this that would save him when he's on tour or he's in his a time of low time where he's about to record his album and he has an emergency? Your mom is at the hospital, your mom have to get a surgery, your wife have to. Is this a very good thing for them to get involved in? Hello? Yeah.
I'm getting you now. Okay, so let's pick it up from this point, yeah? As a musician, and let's take from this background where you've not even come out yet, but you have a lot of mixtapes, you have some underground work ongoing. Now, you give yourself a calendar year, which is just 12 months.
Yeah.
You can blow up and go global and become like the big hits. Or you can come out, everybody will know you, and something will strike you, and you have to go start all over again. What's the thing that's going to strike a musician who is at the peak for him to go so down? It's not about the brand. It's not about his music. It's about a life challenge.
A life challenge.
A life plan. Yeah, a life plan that you should have taken about a year ago when you were now on the underground and you were doing the mixtapes.
Great.
So, in my company, it takes you 6 months as a waiting period for your policy to mature so that if anything should happen, we pay out your clocks.
Wow. 6 months.
Maximum a year.
Okay.
Maximum is a year. So you just give yourself like a policy. Pay 1 year outright. Well, anything should happen, we have a clause now that we pay a proportion of what we're supposed to pay your summer shot. When it talks about the money we give you, that's the meaning of summer shot.
Yeah.
We've got a calculation now where we can pay you part of that money within your waiting period. So we will summer shot. If anything should happen, you get a payout clause. What is better than this?
Wow.
Something that will not stunt or block your vision. Something that will not make you retrogress, but make you forge forward and hit that deal.
Exactly.
So I take myself for example. I get a motorbike accident while I was hanging out with the boys.
Okay.
Now, because of the motorbike accident, I have to do recording from the studio without showing my face. I can't do videos. I just have to do back-on-back tracks.
Okay.
Now, what finances do I have now that is going to take care of my accident and the temporary disability I found myself in right now?
Exactly.
If it's not insurance, bro, tell me, are you going to hit up somebody who is going to say, oh, I've got 5K.
Come and
I've
take
got
it.
2K.
Yeah.
No.
That's where you need life insurance to take care of you.
Whilst you need life insurance. And I bet what? The amount you'll be paying each month towards something like this. It's so little that even in the night of hanging out with the boys, you can blow 5 times that amount of money. And 1/5 of that can buy your life insurance. So why don't you take that measures right now, especially when you are the one hitting global. When you hit global and next time you're in UK, you're in Sweden, you're in New Zealand, you're in Australia, tour upon tour. Do you want to get that emergency call at home that something is going wrong and you go, oh man, then you kind of, no. All you need to do, call your broker, call your insurance company, call your agent, hook me up. That's it. That's all you need to do. You just make that one call and you go and get hooked up. Whichever family issue you've got, all we need is the trustee. Once you get a sibling or someone who is that special as your trustee, all we need as an insurance company is to get the trustee.
Wow. Having a little breakage, but I think he's still on there. We're gonna get it right. Yeah, we're talking about life insurance and musician, the Ghanaian musician, and how it can develop and enhance your life even if you're not a musician. I think rich people don't play with their insurance. So why wouldn't you start thinking like somebody who's trying to develop in life? Yes, King.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have
Yeah.
Mr. Banfo back. King, can I? Hello?
I think.
Do you hear me?
I think
No,
there was a little,
I'm not having
yeah,
any
I think there was a little technical.
audio from you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on. I'm not having an audio from you
Oh.
yet.
Oh.
I don't know what's happening
Oh,
here.
no. No audio. Can you hear me?
Let's see if we can get some audio.
Oh.
Hello?
What happened? Hello, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you
I think we're
clearly.
still live with
Yeah.
Rodney King, and it's Vibes with Rodney King, and we're talking to the young CEOs, young entrepreneurs of Ghana, and these guys are doing a lot for themselves. You get me?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just a great right to have vibes and share great knowledge of their experience, you know.
Right.
So we have Mr. Banfo and
Right.
George Wiredu. I hope
Yeah,
they
my
get
man
back
George,
online
yeah.
soon. I think he's back, but I can hear.
Yeah.
Hey, honestly, come in, say something.
Hey, Rodney.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Hello? Do you hear me?
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me.
Yeah.
I can't hear you in the studio. All right, I think I can hear you.
Yeah.
So let's
Yeah. 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 So like I pick it up from where I ended. We need to come to a point of